Okay, thanks for being here, everybody. Been I hope that you're all having a nice time. Sorry to interrupt your conversations because I think that they're probably fun too because it sounds like everyone's having a nice time. Um, so my name's Jeff. If none of you have met me or seen me before, hi. and this is OK Vancouver OK. This was on the island in Tofino yesterday. Anyone been there? Just came from there. And I'm sad to go from there. I had such a the last day. It seems kind of like in your life when you are feeling really like there's no everything is just great, and the people around you are just having so much fun, and no one's really complaining about anything, and everything's easy, and you talk anything, and the world around seems really strange. But when you're a group and like you walk into a restaurant, and like today, something that bothered me for longer than it should have, but just asking if we could put the tables together so we could all have breakfast together, and then someone saying no, we can't move the tables. You know what I mean? When people, what? Yes, we can. And it's not, and it's out of the way. It's not even. They just don't want to. So that one, I guess, is still bothering me. What else? We took a ghetto blaster through. Has anyone been to the big tree park? On the way to Tofino, you can stop on the side of the road, and the trees are very big. And we got out of the van, and it was Greg's idea to take the ghetto blaster with the double D batteries, and I had brought this polka tape. I wish I had the tape. I'd play it right now. I left it in the van. By the way, thanks Steve for coming to pick me up. Pick me up on the ferry today. We ran through that forest, dancing like fairies with this ghetto blaster and this polka music. It was awesome.
Which kind of fair?
Laughing and laughing and laughing, running around the trees, and there's so many people in that park that there was a wedding happening. We're just running by, and it was great. At one point, the bridge, a huge tree had fallen on the bridge, and so the sign said, "Danger," don't go there. But of course, we just kept going along and dancing on the big tree and running into where there's nobody. And that's like that too, though. That's like the restaurant that comes into my mind. Like the sign says don't go, but danger, like what? Nothing. Why? We're fine, and of course we'll always be fine. And there's just so many signs and things and rules that people are telling us to follow. And if you just just don't worry about it. Just go. Sometimes there's some, I guess. But in situations like that, I think it was the right thing to do. Okay, well, today I had something really interesting happen to me, and it made me think about something I had never thought about before, which is when you're not around people, your friends, and you can think of them in your mind and picture them. But today I was thinking of someone and I saw them there with my eyes closed. I had kind of been trying to fall asleep, and it was so clear, like I was staring at it and I wanted to keep looking at it. And I knew I was awake. I was thinking about it, and then it started to change, and I couldn't hold on to it. But then I thought, well, how do other people, when they remember their friends, or their faces, do they see it like that, or do they see it the way I normally do, which is like I can't really picture them. I kind of know what they look like. Anita explained it to me, like she sees maybe parts of their face, and you can. I don't know. Just think about. Or I don't know if you want to tell me what you guys see. All what you see, but it was. Has anyone ever? Am I making sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or guess I wanted to talk about that. Also, the moon, right? There's no better time than now, and the moon. I think that's something that. I went out on a sailboat a few days ago with Greg. Very pleasant, special noise. And this guy, Al, I never met them before, but it's his ex-girlfriend's dad. And since he's in town, we were invited to go for dinner. And after a few drinks and some nice dinner, Al took us out on the boat into the bay. No other boats. He says no one else goes out there. No one goes out, because maybe the police might come. That's another thing, about the signs and the restaurant. It was so beautiful out there. And then I gave Al a massage. He'd never had a massage before, ever. He had never had a massage. He was such a wonderful man too. He says he'll take me sailing and teach me how to sail. And that's something I've been wanting to do for about 11 years. Anyways, I'm going to play a few songs. Thanks for listening, and I hope that you have the best night of your life.